What's good, people? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, people? Welcome back to Chopvision podcast with your
Episode
boys on this
14.
Sunday. Yes, sir.
It's your boy Skinny. It's your boy Chops. We just out here trying things, playing things. That's what we're doing right now. It's been a very, 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 how do you say, interesting week in news. We thought it was boring. A couple hours ago, we thought it was boring. Bunch of things happened just like minutes ago. Advantage of Sunday. Sunday advantage is that I feel like things will kind of usually happen on a Monday, Tuesday, but like Sunday seems to be doing all right.
Sunday's for the Lord.
How have you been this week, sir?
But all right, man. Be good. Can't complain. It was cool. I mean, the weather kind of sucked off and on, but what can I do about the weather, right?
It was kind of rainy. It was kind of damp, on and again, off again, sun showers and so on. It was weird. July weather, not your usual July weather for us, but hey, I don't mind it. I don't really like heat waves and shit, so I'm cool with all that. I like heat
waves. I'm kind of freaked out of why I keep seeing geese by the water and stuff. But I'm like, ain't y'all supposed to be
geese? No, they're supposed to be here.
Yo, I don't remember seeing geese on the lakeshore in like July.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah, that's a super big thing. They're all around here around June, July, August. They're around like here, and if you go to Cornwall, they like run Cornwall water. Like it's just there. Like
I remember when I read the Rego, they were there, but I was like, Rego, like
no, they take off like around September, but they usually like they'll be there. Them, the ducks, the other swans too, those hang out.
I thought they went further north. I didn't realize they just hung out in like Lachine, just kicked it.
I guess it's north enough for them. They're like, yeah, we're good here.
Like we got some hood geese. Like that, I'm straight. I'm gonna hang by
the
flowers.
We legit have hood geese. Yeah, like there's a pack of them. Like enough.
But yo, geese and crackheads, bro. Ever since Corona locked everybody in the house, they feel like a lot more ballsy. They chilling.
Everything's a lot more ballsy.
Like crackheads are just out there just doing their thing. And geese are just like, fuck you, normal people. Like we here.
Oh yeah, they'll come at you. They definitely will come at you for sure.
So I was walking and they were just walking with me. I'm like, am I about to get bit by a goose? Like
he's just what he's doing, he's making sure that you're not about to do
they.
Sorry. Okay.
The squad, bro. I was like, okay, I'm fixing to get jumped by geese, like duck goose, motherfucker. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, just making sure that you're just not trying to, be in their area and stuff.
I thought they were like, yo, he's safe. He's good. He's good people.
And they're checking you.
Right? Like, yo, we got you. We're gonna walk you this next block and then we out. Like,
cool. That's it.
I don't know.
And you be out there too. I'm not trying to be amongst them and walk or not.
Well, I was walking and they showed up. What was I supposed to do? Be like, shoo.
Go the other way. I don't know, like cross the street or some shit. Like,
Whatever. Just kept going. Yeah. So I can't pronounce his name.
We got to talk about, first of all, it's sad. But it also gives me hope because I feel like, sadly, on this past Wednesday, the Montreal Canadiens lost to Tampa Bay. It was like a 1-0 game. Pitiful ending. Not pitiful, but just like not really dramatic. Didn't love it. And
I'm not a hockey fan. I want to start with this. I don't know shit about hockey.
Okay.
But as somebody, now this should make my opinion a little bit more valid. As somebody who doesn't fuck with the sport,
right?
Can you explain to me how professional hockey players were skating like boo-boo? Like they were falling down and shit. I kept watching the highlights. I'm like, are we trying to just let them have it? Like I was at work watching this. I'm like, I ain't a skater, but you're supposed to do better than that. Like that don't.
As a Habs fan, not a like diehard Habs fan, but as a Habs fan, I will say that perhaps the ice was just not to their liking. They weren't used to it. Perhaps they were just really tired. Maybe they didn't really have it in them. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't watch the games, as I've explained before.
It's ice, homie, and the Zamboni goes around that shit. It's fun.
It's also
everybody else was skating good. What, Tampa knows how to skate on rigid ice? Like I don't.
They got special skates.
Special skates.
They got certain special.
You sound like a real fucking Habs fan right now. I'm just special skates. Everything's fine. Like they have 4x4 skates now, homie. What's wrong with you?
That's how we do. Playing. That's how we do. Just say.
This is Canada. We invented hockey. How are they going to dog on us? We invented this shit. It don't even snow in Florida, you dumb fuck. How are you running your mouths about us?
So, to jump to the point, as Ranty McRanderson came out here, Nikita, which is a sick name, Nikita Kucherov decided to speak to the press, and he lit us up, boy, 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 boy. He said some things. As they said, he dunked on us while we were down, and yeah, while drinking beers and all sorts of things. Like, I'll play a little clip here real quick if they could come through in the audio, which might not. But bear with us.
No, it's kind of quiet. This motherfucker sound drunk as shit.
This guy is lit as hell. Let
Like,
me just tell you, he's drinking beer.
like
He's out here, no shirt on.
he ain't drinking beer. That boy's drinking vodka, bro. His name's Nikita. I'm not even
Kucherov.
Kucherov. He's
Kucherov.
drinking vodka
Or
straight out the
Kucherov?
bottle.
Sorry, Kucherov. That's not Kuch. Kucherov.
Whatever. Yo, no, you foul. That's messed up.
Now I'm jumping into this interview. I'm going to get to another part. Hold on, minute 42 in.
Let us know in the comments if you can hear what he's saying.
Go ahead, John. Repeat the question.
Just wondering what it was like to celebrate with guys that you have been teammates with for so long.
Anyway, bun him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nikita.
I can get into the article more or less saying, cutting off what he was saying, but whatever shirtless, the Montreal Canadiens, Andre Fleury Vezina, but several Bud Lights, plenty where it came from after he signed a deal with the beer company. Yeah, put on a clear postseason, smash. Let's get to the part where he like whooped into us. He basically kind of just made like comments about us rioting and so on, and yeah,
right, acting like we won the Stanley Cup and stuff, like we won one game. Like, yo, man was just clowning. Thanks, Harlem. I appreciate that.
Yes, I do appreciate that.
Like, if fugaziness, bro, like he just shits all on us. It's not okay. Yeah. I mean, it is okay. Talk your shit, but at the same time, like, wow, like you went in, like, woof.
Some people.
I don't know where he's from, but it sounds like he's Russian to me.
I'm not gonna assume that.
But it sounded like, I imagine if somebody with that name would be from Russia or one of the places over there, Ukraine or something, and
right,
that would just kick you in your chest because like they lift trees as babies and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like
they lift
like
trees as babies.
Like that Khabib, the fighter, fought bears.
Oh yeah. No,
right? Like I feel like he's got one of them type. Like his friends do that shit, right? But yeah, he played just like that. He was like, "I'm the man." Like, yo, we did this to you. You out there looking foolish, tearing up your damn city, and you ain't one shit. We told y'all stop doing that shit.
That's true. We did.
Because doing that shit got this motherfucker just clowning the shit, which is not okay. This mashed potato ass is not okay. You're not just going to disrespect Montreal like that. You know, when this dummy comes back to play us next season, he can't eat here. He can't drink here because some Habs fans lurking in the back like, oh, here's your coffee.
As I mentioned before, he just may not come here. He was probably super litty off them Bud Lights. So I don't even know how you even get that drunk off Bud Light. That's like, I actually that was mentioned. He drank. I don't know because it's a deal. So like my friends of mine were mentioning it. It was like he was super like noticeably drunk. How do you how many beers do you have to drink to get that drunk off Bud Light like that?
From the time the game ended until the time he had the interview,
he was probably drinking during the game or
like you got to figure that, right? Like what was that? Maybe 30 minutes. If we'll say
maybe 30 minutes.
We'll say an hour, just out of blowing out our ass. An hour.
He might have been
drinking that many Bud Lights in an hour to where you just want to just talk out the side of your mouth. I mean,
he might have been drinking during the third period for all we know. That's what I'm thinking.
Like homie was pounding back vodka.
Terrible. Enough about
that shit out of a skate.
Speaking of idiots, where did this happen? Where this man rolled up on
New Jersey?
New Jersey. Oh man, I'm gonna find this clip, and that shit was nuts. But
Edward Cagney Matthews.
Edward Cagney Matthews decides to pull up on a gentleman, and and be talking up on some, you don't belong here, go back to Africa, with all the weirdness. And the guy's like, sir, I am a U.S. citizen. This is my property. Please get off my property. All sorts of like not trying to get into any kind of physical altercation with this man, not trying to even be near him, literally just trying to be like, please remove yourself from my property. And then and then keep it moving. Just please leave us. Like, I'm not trying to bother you. Just get out of here. And then Edward
just started dropping. I won't even see in a situation like this. I won't even use the word because I'm not allowing it to be said about him. So Edward was all like, or Mr. Ass, what do you want to call him, was all and bomb this and bomb that, and you monkey that, and
he went in.
And the best part about that entire situation is this damn fool said my address is that. Pull up.
Yes. And boy, did people ever pull up. Oh, man. What was the man's name?
Giving out free Summer Jam tickets, bro. Like, you thought something was happening because the people showed the fuck up.
They showed up all at his house and on some get out of here. Police had to actually arrest the dude because, yeah, it just got really, really, really bad. Edward Matthews, yeah, here. I need to find this picture.
Yo.
It's great, but they just got at him and they ran him out of his house.
Yo, you don't remember them things when you see in the old movies with the drawbridge and shit, like the mob with the pitchforks? So the pitchforks showed up, bro.
They pulled up on him like Frankenstein, legit.
But it was like wave caps and do-rags and dreads, bro. Like it was
people showed up. All kinds of food at him. They were just
Then they started throwing shit at his house. Like, yo, they fucked up his whole crib. The police were standing there like, we just got to do our job, right? Like, it's not like we want to protect this fucking idiot who put his address out on the internet and said, hey, pull up.
Yeah.
That was a situation that people ain't got nothing to do. It's like, yo, why that? Yo, so, yeah. Did you just hear? This motherfucker just said, pull up. Call Karen, call Lucy, call Bonquisha, call Terrell, call Lil JoJo, call Ray. We calling everybody.
That could have happened. That could have happened.
Nobody got shit to do right now, so y'all just pull the fuck up.
It's COVID, but it's summer and things are still kind of light. So this is the kind of excitement you're trying to get. Like what was that movie? Oh, and I'm gonna escape me now. Shit. Do the right thing. You had a do the right thing moment at the end where they literally got dude the hell up out of here. Oh man, Edward Matthews, you fucked up, sir.
You fucking dummy.
You stupid. You should not have done that dumb shit. That was just not a good
clown
idea.
Ass fool. You mashed potato brain. You got the IQ of a bagel with cream cheese and a pack of napkins. Like, stupid.
You shouldn't have done that. Like, I mean, I understand racism, and I mean, it just kind of. I just like, okay, for this situation, out of all the other situations I've had this a million times, I like the fact that he actually got arrested. Not only that, we just pulled up on his crib. I like that because that shows that for anybody else wanting to do that.
I'm home.
Right. For anybody else wanting to do that wild shit, now they see, like, legit, it could go down. Like, 90% of those people didn't even know, dude.
It wasn't about that. It was.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
Pull up. But then when he pulled up, he's like, no, I was drunk. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
No, sir, you need to come out.
I'm sorry. But if you call me and be like, yo, pull up, I got in the whip, I drove to your house, I'm jamming to death metal, whatever it is, to get me hyped up. I don't know what I'm listening to. Journey, Don't Stop the Feeling, and I'm getting angry because I hate this song. Like, I'm turning up to just kick your ass, and I pull up, and you're like, no, I don't. No, I'm sorry, I done drove up. I'm ready. You need to throw him up, or I'm just gonna bushing him out. But you clearly told me to pull up, and he's like, no, please don't. No, you done fucked up. At this moment, he realized he fucked up.
Yeah. Oh man, Edward Matthews, that's when keeping it real. Well, actually, you kept it real to yourself, and that went super, super wrong. That's for sure. Oh man. Ooh. Never do that again. Do
that shit again, you stupid fuck. That shit was funny for me. I don't care. That shit was mad entertaining. Couldn't believe that.
So terrible.
Yeah.
So terrible. Like,
I don't have words for this fool. Like, it's the dumbest shit.
Eesh, man. I mean, It's just okay.
How
It's
many
just
Bud Lights did his drunk ass drink?
he was not drinking no Bud Light. He was off drunken off that racist white man thinking that
Oh, so water.
yeah, basically just water.
Because I mean, he was on some serious. First of all, it's New Jersey. Like,
It's not even. Yeah, New
yo, it's
Jersey.
not far
Can
from
you
the
get away with
city.
that in New Jersey? Can you really
It's
get
not
away
far
with that?
from the city. You don't said pull up, and the internet heard that. Yo, there's some homies sitting on the block that ain't got nothing to do.
Right. Speaking of
There's a
listening,
bunch of woke people. Woke, I hate that damn word.
you,
That are like, we're gonna do this, and yeah, just mob the fuck out. Like,
we will talk about you hating the word woke. I actually I want to know about this. Why? Tell me.
I don't like the way the word sounds. It bothers me.
Okay.
It's not that it's woke. I don't get what's woke.
I understand it, and
I understand what it
I
means
get
to
it.
be awake. I get it. I woke up this morning.
But why can't you just say aware? You know what I mean? They're aware. Third eye open. That kind of thing. Why do you like? And
I'm
then
educated
it's not
in
even
the situation that you want to. I possess the knowledge of what you're talking about. Like,
right. That's exactly what I'm kind of like. Actually, straight up, it'll disappear. You remember Bay? Where'd Bay go? That might be the episode of this episode. But where'd Bay go? Like that word came.
I mean, is Boo still a thing? I feel like Boo's still a thing.
Boo's still a thing. Bay came and went quickly. Very quickly. Woke will disappear within. We're 21. By 23, it's out of here.
I don't know if these people keep waking the fuck up. Maybe woke will stick around, but
You mean fake New York? Oh shoot! Look at her coming in.
oh no, that's him coming in.
Oh shoot! Oh, sorry. Damn, sorry, Carl. Oh man, Carl. That makes sounds like Carl, but no.
Oh, don't get me started. The boy tried to start up a new Instagram this week and misspelled his own goddamn name. You want to talk about somebody who clowned him in this house? But he was doing it quick before dinner. He was trying to get it in, filling it out, and then I see this notification. I'm like, who's Harim?
Harim.
I'm like, who's Harim? Yeah. Put you on blast. I told you. You do some silly shit. You get nobody safe. Yeah, bro. Harim.
Harim the Dream. That is your new name now.
Clowned on his ass. We're like, Harim. The whole dinner. Harim.
No, that's his new name now.
He'll fight you over his name, bro.
Harlem, I'm sorry. You are now dubbed Harim. Friend of the show, Harim. He's here. Speaking of listening, last week I went on a bit of a cash money not appreciation.
You were hating.
I was appreciating certain things about Manny Fresh's production that I didn't really care.
Just own that shit. Where's your homie at? I wish your homie was here.
He probably is here. He's lurking in the back.
Man,
he's definitely lurking.
Yo,
he's here.
You come out there. If you here, he was hating.
Grizz is in here, and if he's not in here, he will be. But let's just say they heard us because, Juvenile decided to come back and drop a new thing for the 2021 based on his previous hit,
the summer banger of the year, Bop Summer Champ.
We got just a clip of this. I don't know if it's gonna start, but it's literally the same theme. Y'all just let me know if y'all hear this. I mean, I'm playing it off the thing, so y'all can come at me. It's gonna be 15 seconds tops. That'll be it. It's kind of nuts, but let's get this thing going.
We don't hear anything.
Nothing. See, that's probably the old Tubi blocking us from doing their thing. But
all I'm gonna say is,
let's go.
Girl, you look good. Won't you vax that ass up?
Yeah,
vax that ass up.
I'm gonna let's find those lyrics. You keep going. I'm gonna find those lyrics.
We were just talking about it. Maybe they listened to the show. Who knows?
Somebody probably heard
Shouts
something.
Out to y'all. But like we were just talking about that, and now they come up. This is the track, and then they talk about some dude named Steve or something. For like Scott. They threw Scott. Like Scott threw him a G note. Was like, yo, here the sponsorship, and they just said his name. Like, if you want to hook up with a dude named Scott.
Yeah, that was the chorus. If I can find the outro, hold on.
Yeah, I can't even.
Yeah, there you go. You want to smash with Scott, smash with Scott. Then BLK says, go get the shot. You want to smash some dude named Scott. If you want to get What if you want to get sticky and hot? All right, this is craziness. The first one is you finna online date, yeah, find a mate, yeah, open up, be okay, yeah, it's okay, yeah. What are you talking about? Profile pic looking tight, yeah, feel nice, yeah. Got your bio really right, yeah, precise, yeah. No, man, don't do that, girl. You look good. Won't you vax that thing up? You're a handsome young brother. Won't you vax that thing up? Dating in real life, you need to vax that thing up. And feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. Oh man, damn. I mean, and they even kept it super clean for like, wow, how much did you get paid for that?
But I want to. Is he even vaccinated?
oh, oh, that would be crazy. Imagine
Nobody in the video is vaccinated. They're like, yo,
not a
amazing
one.
your vaccine. But like, girl, you look good. Won't you vax that ass up?
Oh man,
Yo, when I heard that, I was like, I'm sorry. What? What's this?
I hit you right away. I was like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. We're not even trying. These people, we're just making people step up, boy. Look at that.
Like, I wish they could see the. Y'all got to go watch that video.
Please go watch
that
the video. Just
'cause
Google
that's-
search "vax that thing up" and you will find this
Shit is
anywhere.
hilarious.
Super, super funny. It is. Oh man, kind of nuts.
It'll take your favorite song from some of y'all's favorite song.
Yes.
Some of y'all that listen to this probably were conceived to this song. I don't know. I'm
True.
just saying.
Depending on how old you are, some of y'all,
Right?
yeah.
So yeah, and it's now come full circle to vax that ass up.
Yeah, I mean, people out here trying to get vaxxed or should try to be getting. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it, but y'all do what you want. But really, it's just like apparently Juvenile's just telling you what to do now.
Juvenile trying to get in the sheets, or you're telling people like, "Yo, if you want to smash, get vaxxed." Like,
but you can still smash without vaxxing.
Yeah.
You can still smash.
People smash without condoms and stuff. Like, yeah, it's not going to stop you from not smashing. But it's just funny. They're like, yo, if you want to, which is crazy. Like, are we really splitting? I don't say we. Are they really trying to split us up like that?
Yes. They might be, and whoever they is, they've been trying to do that for a long time. So, yes.
Well, they seem to be succeeding now because now
Divide
they
and
got the hood
conquer.
talking about vaxing up.
I ain't trying to vax, motherfucker. Yeah, people are doing all that kind of craziness. It's basically that. Now it's just splitting down the lines, and you're going to have people like, man, that's just stupid. Get that the hell out of here. I've actually seen it. I've been seeing it. I've seen people be like, oh, that's some, and yeah, it's definitely going to split down the middle.
I just hate the conversation.
So do I.
Like, I hate it. The whole, this, and I feel this way, and I don't give a fuck. The motherfucker over here, he don't give a fuck.
Nope.
She don't give a fuck. None of us care. We just want to be out. So don't go thanking people for getting their vaccine. You look stupid. Like, what are you doing? You have fucking peanut butter between your ears. Like,
well, I mean, on the other side of that, you could still go because it's for regarding what you believe or not. It could be for old people and whatnot. So yeah, they usually do publicly thank people for that. But I mean,
no, I'm talking individuals. Homie, like you walk up to somebody, and be like, "Thank you very much for getting vaccinated."
Oh.
Fuck out of here. Or when you tell somebody, yo, I got vaccinated, like, thank you.
I thought you were talking about like government officials.
No, fuck them. They go do what they want. They don't even mean that when they do thank us. Let's be honest. Like, it's
true.
The government's got their own trying to get their other Bentley and another helicopter and some other shit. Like, they're not. But yeah, so it's just those people that come up and like, oh, you vaccinated? Did you get vaccinated? And, hello. That's the greeting. Hello. Like, yo, this week at the bar, we had these amateur wrestlers from the town. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't remember their names.
Damn,
like,
you had amateur wrestlers in town?
Well, no, like they're from here. Like, we got a kind of a big wrestling circuit. Like,
yeah, I know that. Yeah,
but one of my homeboys I used to live next door to in Lachine, he's a wrestler, and then he's got other people. So that's how I started communicating, like talking to these guys. One came dressed in like Hulk Hogan. The one was rocking the NWO gear. They were super chill dudes. Like, they were wild boys, but they were chill. And like this one little girl that they had with them, she kept getting like super close, like, yeah, like,
right.
not that I'm afraid to try and get nothing, but I haven't had a sniffle, haven't had nothing.
In how long?
I don't know you, like, for
2 years.
So I'm like, yo, take your trophy, bro. Like, it's for you. But yeah, it was just some people just don't get it. And she got a real close, trying to pull a mask. I'm like, whoop, hey, now that's my bubble.
Okay. So then we can talk about this because I understand that. On the other side, I'm at work Monday, Tuesday, and some dude, don't know. I don't even know if there's people in the office. There's a few of them. Man comes up to me So I'm at my desk, and you can noticeably see that I have my bubble set up like, don't come around here. My mask isn't on because I'm at my desk. Dude comes up, rolls up, has no mask on. I'm just like, whoop, 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 like real quick. I'm like, hold on. He sits in the
Akio
chair.
transformed.
Yeah, like Optimus Prime on here, like just face mask ready to go. Dude comes sits right next to me talking about, oh yeah, like, and he's getting really close to the point where like, okay, again, I may or may not be vaccinated. I am twice, good, whatever, fully, but still, it's personal space. I feel like because of this thing, people want to invade your personal space more. You know what I mean? Like because you've had to be 2 meters from people for so long.
I
Now
think that
people,
changes soon, doesn't it?
well, what?
I think the 2 meters is going to change soon, but we'll come
And it's
back.
going to go back to regular?
1 meter, I believe. Or I read
Regardless,
something
well,
like
because people had to be 2 meters away from people for so long, now people are trying to now people are trying to be dumb close to you. So this guy is up under me trying to talk about his phone and all sorts of things. I literally had to be like, my man, like wifey at home with child, don't really need your not. Like I don't want
kick rocks. Like why?
be a little
Halt!
yeah halt. Just chill out. You know what?
Who goes there?
Right. So
You're scanned, not for clearance. Back up.
and even when I'm training this new guy, I get it. We got to be close, but you don't got to be up under over my shoulder. I haven't had nobody over my shoulder in I don't know how long.
Like, I mean, at that point, like homie's trying to learn, so I mean, I get that. But at the same time, do you have a mask on while he's in your bubble like that?
Sometimes he would, sometimes he'd forget. Sometimes he just had to be like my man, and I'd still put on mine, and he'd be like, "Oh no, you don't put on yours. I'll put on mine." I'm like, "How about we both put on ours, and you just stop breathing near me?" All right, yeah, good. Like that's just a good idea,
right? I'll wear mine. You wear your. Look,
we're straight. How about I just send you this link and you just read that shit at your desk
over there?
Over there. Man's taking it. I understand shadowing, but people taking the term literally and being like, "Come on."
Shit, he
man.
probably ain't been around nobody neither. He's like, "Oh,
yeah, I get." And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. People like man's from before. Don't know if you live by yourself, you got a girlfriend. I don't know, but if you've been in your own apartment and you're trying to talk to someone, you're gonna get close talkers. This is close talkers extreme. Just here, like I don't need you that close. Right. I never want to smell someone's breath again. You know what I'm saying?
I did it before, and I sure fuck don't want to now.
But sometimes you'd in just talking to you catch a whiff, and someone just comes. But because they're close to you, you're cool with that.
But, if I felt the heat off your breath,
thank you.
Oh,
I never want to feel that again. I never want to. No, can't. Nope. And for the bar, oh man, especially when people get drunk and start getting fresh, yo, I can't.
I'm not trying to. Like nobody's a mere breath on my no, I'm not funky. Done drank 2 pitchers of beer, smoked 3 cigarettes, your mouth dry, smell like ashtray and ass cracked. Like no, but no, I'm none of that.
Do you have them when they okay? So say everyone has to sit in their bubble. So when you're sitting, you take your mask off. When they get up to the bathroom, they put their mask on. You ever have somebody double back towards you and try to be like, "Hey, Joey," and
yeah. It's a thing.
Man, I can't.
And it's difficult because it's like peace, but it's like no, okay, I'm here for a purpose.
Right.
So maybe you need to tell me something, or maybe you just want the experience, whatever. So I tend to I'll do the 2-step back and forth, like like all right, cool, like just so I make it look super awkward and uncomfortable, but
Chance the doc. Funk breath should be gone even before the pandemic. You right. You done right. I mean, people out here just not, accelerating their breath. You remember that commercial?
Accelerate your
breath. Yo, that exactly.
Mentos, something.
Mentos. We don't. Hey, straight up and down. Where those commercials go? I haven't seen a gum commercial in 10 years. Talk to me. Not even on YouTube. Nothing. They're not buying stock in no YouTube advertisements. People are forgetting to buy gum. There's wild gum out there. Like it's overstocked. It's crazy.
Don't get me started on commercials that aren't around anymore, bro. Like we can't. Where are the DNA commercials?
Wow. Throwback. Yeah.
What throwback? That shit was 2 years ago. Now that they're jamming Q-tips into our head, they don't need it anymore. They done got everybody's DNA.
I mean, yeah. I personally, and I'm not even, but yeah, they had yours though. If you've been to a hospital, B.
But like, yo, they kept, oh, try your ancestry. No, they're gonna know where everybody done come to fuck from. Like they know where everything is now because we've all been violated by a Q-tip. Like it's all done now.
I don't know about all of us, but most of us.
A
Yes.
giant chunk of us have been violated in the face area with a Q-tip. Why do you keep saying goddamn toothpick?
I
Shit.
don't know. That'd be brutal. Imagine a toothpick.
But that's what it felt like. Is the point of like, yo, you're just sticking a railroad spike into my face,
And you gotta like not sneeze, not move, or that could potentially really damage your brain. Or actually, you couldn't because of the way it's positioned in there. It's like you're stopped.
It's the fact that I'm looking at this person and I'm being told that you're a professional, but you could have been a jerk off that they hired off the street and don't know shit. Could have been me. I mean, like, oh, just put this in there. Blook, blook. Like,
That
I'm
ain't
just supposed
right.
to trust that you're a professional. I'm like, clap. I'm just busting them like all
day long. Boom, boom.
I'm
Once you
double
get
handing that shit doing this. Like, come on.
imagine that being a tester so much where you get like a rhythm. That'd be messed up. You get really well, like you're that you missed. Nah, that ain't right. You can't.
Like, no, but yeah. So I'm not down for the funk breath. I'm not down for none of that shit. Stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane. We could now. If you're in my circle of friends, I got no nothing but love for you. Like I'll show you love and everything.
Exactly.
Even if you're in an acquaintance, I'll still dap you up like we're cool. But I'm not gonna be hanging out with you and your peoples. Like
Right. Like
when I go over to chat with a table or something, I always give myself like at the head of the table kind of thing. But I'm away, so we can still communicate.
Yeah.
But I'm not in your shit, and I'm showing respect like that.
Yeah, right. I'm walking with dude I'm training, and he's legit like shoulder to shoulder to me, and I'm just like, I'm only close like this to my wife. like you just need to
Out of frame, like
you need to back off, get your own sandwich, and just like
you want to hold hands next, homie? Like what's the deal? Like,
I don't know. Yeah,
we gonna skip down the hallway to the other way. Like what? I don't know what you training for, but this ain't it.
Speaking of training, apparently our man's McGregor did not train his legs enough because boy.
Oh wow, you went there. Segue.
Segue heaven right there, right? Okay. That boy, I don't even watch UFC like that. I'll catch a 1-2 fight here and there just to see people beat up themselves. But then lately it's just been like leg breaker mania, and it's just been happening. Last 2-3 pay-per-views. What's up, Lee J? How you doing, my man? Last 2-3 PPVs and UFC fights, number, I don't know, 254, which I've always commemorated UFC to being like UFC 1, UFC 2, UFC 3, and like sticking to that shit. Because it's like you avoid like corny name-isms, you know what I mean? Like you avoid the spectrum of like UFC hard to come or like UFC like in your house or all
Ultimate Showdown,
Ultimate Showdown
basement.
Yeah,
right?
like UFC like Fight and Fury. Like you avoid all the stupidity of having to pick names for these things, and you just be straight with people like this is 254. Like we've been here. What's up?
Motherfuckers been trying to kill themselves 254 times to be your champion.
We've been out here that much. So I'm okay. We get into a fight which is McGregor versus I don't even know because again I don't pay attention. I just get a text on my phone last night from my boy and he's like, "Wow, did you see that fight?" I'm gonna say, "See what fight?" And it looks like what was it? Was that the first round? I don't know if you could help me out on this.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I was at work and then.
Wait, they didn't play that shit?
No, I'm not even going to get into how much that costs to play at a bar. But with the amount of people that are coming out for a pandemic, ain't nobody trying to drop like 2 G's for 12 people.
So they're losing. They're not even losing money, but what? Imagine that. The guys, imagine like, all right, boys, we're going to go to the bar. Yeah.
It was first round. Okay. Lee J said it was first round.
My man Lee J, he says the shit happened in the first round. And it didn't, from
but
what it looked like.
McGregor's sitting on the ground talking to Joe Rogan after the fight's over, and he's super pissed. He's like, "You said this, and he's like, "This is bullocks," and he went on some like tangent, and then his last words he said to the homeboy he was fighting, Poirier, thank you,
and the doctor stopped.
Was your wife is in my DMs, bro?
To Joe Rogan?
No, to Poirier.
Okay.
He shouted this out to Poirier.
Okay.
Your wife's in my DMs.
Because Joe Rogan with a straight.
Poirier went like he went nuts, bro. Like he was ready to squabble.
Oh, yeah. Again, oh man, this guy. See, this is McGregor. Like, I just like that.
That's why I like that aspect of him because he's a shit talking, like straight up goofball, for the lack of a better term. Like, he just talk his shit, right? And I appreciate that when it comes to fighting, because you got to talk your shit. Like Muhammad Ali talked all kinds of
Muhammad
shit.
Ali talked all. You see, that's where I forget it because I don't personally like McGregor, but I do forget that he's basically just borrowing that from Ali, who did the exact same kind of thing. However, Ali did it in a more charismatic and like The Rock kind of way. Like not going directly at you, but going at you in like a, whereas this guy, like, okay,
He took Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, started with a pot, and you got McGregor. He's like,
not real. Ali was poetic. McGregor just like, I'll beat you and I'll kick you in the balls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ali will be like, your wife might have sent me a message yesterday and I might have commented on her dress, but like on some like, rock him poetry type stuff. And legit, homie would just be like, your wife was in my DMs, like a dick. Like, you just
right.
like,
okay, he's not as poetic, but at
Right.
the same time, like his message gets across that he's mentally all up in your shit.
True.
Like
I want
he's
to.
deep in your cerebellum. Like
I want to
he's in
talk about this leg break, this back step, crickety crack. I don't know what, like, how does that even happen?
terrible luck. Like it's
That's
not
not terrible luck. That's karma, B. How you're like bust up to what in two spots from you stepping back and like rolling your ankle. You know how many times I've rolled my ankle? You like you're a human
ankle.
being who is a UFC trained human being, and I'm not saying I know much about it, but you're telling me that you don't know your body self enough to know that when you're stepping back and you feel your ankle roll to fucking step on that
What kind of thing?
Would he slip?
When you start twisting your ankle, there's no halfway through like, oh wait, let's recorrect that. No, it's a snap.
It's just like you just kind of I don't know.
Have you ever sprained your ankle?
Of course not.
You've never sprained an ankle.
Never sprained.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know what you're
I've
trying
sprained
to
an
say.
ankle before.
I've never sprained that.
Have you ever played a sport? Have you ever ran around? Like,
yes, I ran around. Yes, I played a sport.
You ever been a little licked and stepped off the sidewalk wrong? And
listen,
like,
I've ran for a bus and slipped out Yeezys too, slipped and like scraped my whole leg and banged up my leg pretty bad. I've played flag football and like might have gotten checked into the spokes of a bike wheel and had like Amistad type whiplashings on my back, like shit's got real for me a few times. I'm not out here being a buttercup. Shit. I got you with the Amistad, huh? Yep.
Oh, that was foul, bro. Sorry, I had to mute that for a minute, but I was dying over here.
No, listen, don't watch that movie. If I can tell anyone to not watch a movie, don't watch Amistad.
Damn.
But karma is a mirror, as Lee J said. Karma is a mirror, and that we saw a mirror to him busting up his leg real bad, and that's man. So congratulations to Poirier for winning that fight, Dustin Poirier. Connor, I don't know if you'll be back. Who knows?
Do better.
Do better training on your leg.
Like someone should tape up your ankles better. Like what's your ankle man?
Or just know yourself. and
like,
know to take a little bit of gas off.
$180 million or whatever the hell it is that you have, and sit your ass down somewhere and like enjoy that shit. Pull a GSP and be like, yeah, I'm good.
Maybe reflect a bit.
I'm all right.
Reflect and just think about what you done did. Just reflect.
Wipe your ass with 20s. Do whatever you want to do. You got $180 million. Like,
that's true. You can do whatever you want to do. So you should go and do that.
Definitely shouldn't be fighting for us anymore. Like, fuck that. You chill out, man.
You should chill the hell out. Yes, that's true. I want to go into really quick to give a special shout out to, as you said, Italy won the World Cup.
Yes. Italy just won the Euro Cup.
World Cup, sorry. I don't even, there's some kind of cup.
Italy just won that, so little Italy and all over the place is going buck wild. Yeah. I seen a video on Facebook like 5 minutes before we started this, and they started just doing donuts in a Benz, but like Burr! In the middle of the street, and you hear somebody shout out, "We're gonna make the news tonight!" I'm like, "Oh Lord!"
I'm happy for them.
Shout outs to them.
Definitely, shout outs to them. Shout out to Italy. We're going to be hearing about this for when's the next Euro Cup? We're going to hear about this forever for the next little bit.
I don't watch soccer, but I watched that because it was the finals. And well, shit, everybody's going to be talking about it. I might as well have something to say.
True.
I mean, it ended in like a shootout, which was kind of dope. It was nice.
Great.
It was a shootout.
That's really sick for them.
Man, it was cool.
That's nice. That's nice. What else we got up in this doc?
Argentina won yesterday. I don't know what cup or what they were doing, but Argentina won
So
yesterday.
it's okay. That's why I'm confused as hell, because we have one with the Euro Cup and then Argentina winning. Who'd they beat?
Brazil, I believe.
Okay. All right.
So I was at work and this couple like came in and they were like, "Yo, are you playing the football?" And we kind of looked like, yeah, it's on TV. Had to take a second, like, that's tomorrow. But then we realized Argentina and Brazil were playing yesterday. So they came in just to watch that. Like, they sat there, watched the game.
Okay.
Like, we were watching the prelims of, like, the McGregor fight, and they're going buck wild for soccer. I'm
like there's only like one TV, and there's like
no, there was like 3 TVs playing it, but they sat right in the middle and watched the big one in front of them. And we were all watching UFC around them. It was funny.
That's some shit, man.
And you'd be watching, like, 2 guys literally smashing each other in the face in the ring, and then this guy gets kicked in the shin on the next one, and he's flopping around like a fish. So you're like, yo, man's on this screen is getting his soul knocked out of him by a kick, and you got your little leg and you're on the ground. It was the funniest shit to sit there and compare the two. Like, wow.
Yeah, but you know what that is? It's essentially it's them more or less. Okay, because obviously the ref can't. It's a big ass field. The ref can't see everything. So the minute you see guy go down, he might not see that right away. But then you see him stay down and be like, the ref be like, either he saw it or didn't. He might just be like, give him like a flag.
No, I get it. I get the hustle. Like, let's not get it twisted. I understand the hustle.
As long as because
but at the same, it was just funny to it'd be like
foul,
watching figure skating on this TV,
right?
And then like roller derby hockey. Roller derby girls shit kicking each other on this side. You know what I mean? It was like the same kind of, like, they had the same equipment, but it was 2 very different things. Like, these guys had on shoes and the other guys had on gloves, but it was just fucking hilarious to watch maximum carnage and like a peaceful like game. It was
maximum
hilarious.
Carnage. That's a great reference you just made there.
No,
speaking of maximum carnage, I was at my niece and nephews and my sister are in town.
Did you just segue from maximum carnage to your niece, nephew, and sister?
You'll see this. So
this
I pull up with my I get a text earlier in the day and sister's like, listen, your nephew is wanting to play some video games with you, whatever. So, like, yeah, swing by the house or something. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to swing by the house. I pack up the PS4. I go and pack up the other little thing that I wanted to show them. But I pack up the PS4. So I go into the house, and they're eating dinner. So I'm just there in the living room. Mind you, if you have a West Indian house, y'all should know this. You can't set up video games in the living room. There's always got to be a separate room for you to play video games because West Indians don't want all the children them be playing games and mucking about in the living room. They don't like. It's a special occasion if you get to hook up your video games in the living room TV. You have the busted shitty with the iron with the
coat hanger,
the coat hanger all up in the thing trying to adjust.
You need the screw on connection in the back, not even the USB is
because you don't have an antenna, so you're using a hanger and shit to make sure that it sticks there, and like you can get to channel 3 so that you can even turn your shit on. Anyways, so I hook up I pull out.
It's not just West Indian, just so we know.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Southerns are the same way.
All black people across, probably people of color too. Indians probably don't pay either. Like you just no anywhere where there's plastic on the seating, you're just not doing that. So I sneakily do this. My mom says nothing. I'm like, all right, coast is clear. Pop on the Super Nintendo Mini, and I start playing. And I started playing. Well, Danny and I started playing Sonic 2.
Nice.
And then you have my 7-year-old niece, my 12-year-old niece, and my 17-year-old nephew, who he about it. He knows what's up with old school games, whatever. But the other 2 looks like
as he should.
And they're all like, "What's this?" They're losing their minds. And then you just kind of realize like they're like, "Well, who won?" And I'm almost like, "No, it's not that kind of game. Like it's definitely not." They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm almost like, "No, like she's Tails and I'm Sonic, and then we alternate, and then like we're trying to beat the levels.
We're playing together.
We're playing together." They're like, "Okay, but who won?" I'm almost like, "Yeah,
it's either us or the game. It's
only us in the game." This is true. The only thing, the only time you were really trying to play video games in the living room was Christmas Day. They would let that slide most of the time, but otherwise it was just not. Yeah. Anyway, so. We started going through the games. I think I showed them X-Men. They have a Switch at home, so I tried showing them I tried showing them Mario Kart, and they were just like, they were not having Super Nintendo Mario Kart. Like they were just like, what is this? And I'm just like, it's pretty terrible. I'm letting you know that Mario Kart did not get good until 64 at that point. But like it
Yeah,
was
but it was
pretty.
still Mario Kart, bro. I played Paperboy as a kid.
Paperboy was great.
Paperboy was, if you look back at that, Paperboy was the trashiest game on earth, bro.
What are you talking about? Paperboy was awesome.
If you look, like, play
Look
that
at it,
today,
yes. Playing
play
it
that
today.
shit today to a kid, and they're like, what the hell is this?
Well, that's the thing. I showed them Super Mario World. They couldn't grasp it. Like I gave them the controller. They're like, "How do you do anything?" I'm like, "Okay, well, you move with the four things, the D-pad. You jump with this, and then like they're all like running, but like and then like jumping straight into the turtle." I was like, "No, well, no, hold on. You played Angry Birds. Like, how can you not like chill out? Oh, wait, you
Do you not know how this works?
You know, right? Like, listen, you can whoop my ass at Angry Birds and all sorts of like Trials of Demons and Wizardry shit on your iPad, but you can't handle this. Come on." So yeah, I almost
Yo.
brought them into Maximum Carnage, and then I realized no, that would be too much. It would lose
Yo,
my
my kids are PlayStation 4 like fiends. Like my son, 2K,
yeah.
Madden. My daughter loves GTA 5.
Oh, that's a game though. But like, okay, wait. What kind of GTA 5 player is she? Because shouts to people, someone who was in this. All right, we have the people who play the game, who you'll while out, you might shoot up some cops, but you want to do the story, or you might want to do kind of some mission type stuff, or you might want to just drive around, or you have the other people who just like from jump shoot somebody in the head and just have it popping all day long.
It depends on the day, though, but majority of the time it's do the mission, while out for a little bit, have some fun, go back, do the mission, do another mission, while out, have some fun.
But the while out will be like you might shoot a dude in the face, get into some beef, punch somebody, and then the cops will gradually come onto you. I'm talking about a dude who like go into an open road, flamethrower the whole block, and just wait for cops.
Bro, she'll drive the car on the sidewalk and just murking people like boom, 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 boom.
So she's what I like to call a Doc Holliday player. She legit plays like a mass murderer out here.
Like wow.
Yeah,
like,
yeehawying everybody.
Yeah.
Kill spree, kill frenzy as they call it.
But it's the funniest shit, bro. It's just to kick back and listen. It's the funniest shit because she's 17 and she don't swear, right? Like she's not a thing. So she's like jerk, jerk face, and she's going in there. But you notice she just wants to be like, you motherfucker, like she's going
jerk.
Around, right?
Oh man, I never got jerk. Remember like casual swear words, jerk. What is a jerk?
It's the abbreviation of you jerk off. You jerk.
True. Hey, I never thought of that. You jerk. You like, oh man.
Some kids like, well, if I say jerk off, mom smacks me in the mouth. If I say jerk, I don't get hit. You a jerk. You a jerk.
Oh, remember that shit? Remember that dance? I could do it for like a second.
Bro, I'm a Bay Area homie. Like I fuck with the Bay, so you know that I jam to that.
The jerk was all right, but yeah, there's jerk. There's what's the other one? Prick. Like prick.
Prick is a word for dick, right?
Yeah, but like what I'm thinking of, like, wait, I'm a thorn off a tree of a prick. What? That's terrible. All right.
I mean, I hear you. It don't make no goddamn sense to me, but I hear you.
Never got it. Never got it. Lastly, on this docket here, we got you keep betting on pool. Now,
okay, so we're gonna get into that.
We got betting on pool, or do we have saying I'll e-transfer you? Because
it's the same thing.
Is it?
It's the same situation.
No,
now, I'm not going to keep everybody safe in this situation.
Okay.
I am not going to say nobody's name.
Fine.
Just so we're clear.
Fine.
But I will say that I'm at work, as I am now, because that's a thing. So I'm at work, and these two guys are playing pool. And now Buddy loses. They're playing like $20 a game kind of thing, right? Which is between them. Sure, it's probably illegal, but whatever. So Buddy loses. Double or nothing. Buddy loses again. Double or nothing. So now he's up to $60 he owes Mans. He says, no, we're going to do it. He's like, are you sure? Yeah, okay, cool. We'll do it again. Double or nothing again. So now he's up to $80. So I was like, okay, we're done now. Like, that's it. I'm dipping. So he's like, okay, cool, no problem. So buddy goes outside and he's having a cigarette with his homie, and he tells his homie, "Yo, kid who wants to play, go play him for $20. Like, it's fun. If you lose, it's $20. Like, it's not a big deal. You're just having a good time."
No, it's $20.
Well, I hear that, but other people that enjoy gambling and whatnot, that's their thing.
Fucking asshole.
So he goes,
Shit.
so he goes over to him. He's like, "Yo, you want to play a game for $20?" He goes, "I'm not as good as him, so you might actually win this, right?" Like, he's like, "No, I want to play him again for double or nothing." So he's like, "You are aware that that's now $160, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't care. It's fine." He's, all right. Goes outside, tells his buddy. He's like, he wants to play you again, double or nothing.
And I mean, like, you're just playing like a straight pool game?
Straight pool game. Like,
you're losing that much? Flip mode.
So he's like, all right, he's like, yeah, I got time. But I know Buddy's good at pool because I know Mans, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, like, that's fugazi, but whatever. Like, go do it. I know you're gonna school this kid, and at some point you feel bad, but I'm not one of those, like, I feel bad, but I'm still gonna take it. Like, I'm gonna give you an ass whooping 4 times. Like, how are you? Money. Right? If you're dumb enough to play it, okay, I'm dumb enough to take it. So he goes back and he plays him again, smokes him again. So now he's like, all right, cool. Give me my other $80. Like, we're done. Like, I'm not. Well, starts doing the pat in the pocket and walking around. So
walking around.
Buddy looks at him like,
just run.
Just say no. Like, come on. And he starts educating him because he's older. He's like, listen, if you're gonna bet and play pool, then you need to pay your debts.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a respectful thing to do, and you'll be able to keep, like, your teeth and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't have it?
So he's like, I don't have it on me, but if you give me, like, your email, I'll e-transfer you.
Yo, you know I'm waiting right there. I'm giving you the email, but I'm waiting right.
You're not getting my email. No. We didn't email. We didn't say, okay, well, I'm gonna eat. No, I'm sorry. That's some new wave shit. That's why these little fugazi ass children need to quit with it. Okay, cool. Well, I'll tap you. Like, no, pass la ferio home, but I want cash.
Like,
I want paper. Yeah, I bet you paper. You see, I have my paper right here. Where's your paper? So I tell the kid, I'm like, listen, instead of starting a scene or some bullshit, just go to the ATM. It's right there. He goes, yeah, I could, but I'm like, no.
He doesn't have it, bro.
Go to the ATM. Or if you don't have the money to pay him, now you've caused a scene in the situation that I have to get into. So the next time I see you pick up a pool ball or a pool cue to play pool, I'm going to break one of your fingers. Like,
well, at that point,
you're not allowed to play pool anymore. So then he goes outside, talks to one of his homies. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, are you really trying to set mans up now? Like, to be like, yo, come outside, I'll pay you to get your bigger homie to thump him on his head. Well, the guy that he owes the money to ain't having none of it. He's done spoke to his boy, and his boy's like, nah, get your money, dog. Like, that's fucked up. I'm like, enough with that. Like, get your paper.
Oh,
He's
no.
Like, yeah, you're right. So he's like, no, you got to pay me. So his big friend kind of like, well, what's the problem? That's my friend. He goes, your friend owes me money. Like, he's gonna pay me. Like, back the fuck up. Move, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you transfer you. I'm like, just go to the ATM and make this all over, or tell him you don't have it. Go outside, catch your ass whooping, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
But this cannot continue to be a thing at this time of the night. Like, I'm done.
Would you actually catch the ass whooping? Because I literally would still just want the money.
Well, if I beat your ass, I ain't getting my money. Like, the point is to get my money.
But that's the thing. So it's like, did he get his money?
So, needless to say, he goes to the ATM, finally does it, comes over, he's like, here, and gives him his money. He goes, now, why didn't you just do that in the beginning?
Right.
Why did this whole, he goes, well, I'm kind of drunk. He's like, yeah, you almost kind of got your ass whooped. Like, and it wasn't over the $80. It was the principle of teaching you a lesson. And it's what he said to him. It's the principle of teaching you a lesson. To let you know that you don't do this. I'm not saying I'm a bad man.
Right.
What I am saying is you could do this to another bad man. Now, this is the same cat when we were talking the other day where I told you wanted me to goon for him and go in Casey thing, right?
This is the same kid?
It's the same kid. So
well, you needed to goon for you can see why, but then he might not have paid you.
So once the other guy got paid and he left, I told the kid, I'm like, yo, if you were trying to show me that you were good at pool and doing stuff like an audition, yeah, you failed completely, bro. Like I didn't want to do it for you before. I damn sure want to do it for you now because now you don't want to pay them, and I'm just supposed to scrap for you because you can't pay.
So was it? So it was 160. So he had the initial 80, and he had to give him another 80.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a bad way to go on a Saturday when you weren't even planning to do that. Damn. I low-key feel bad for the kid, but at the same time, I want to learn how to play pool so I can play the kid. Shit. That's easy money. I might just show up.
The kid's normally a good pool player. Like, from what I see, he's normally a solid pool player. But he just met somebody who was better.
So just set him up. So we'll just get him drunk, and then I'll show up. Be like, I'll play you in pool.
Like, yo, my pops, shouts out to pops. Like, my pops was a boss-ass pool player. Like, when he started playing pool, like, when he played pool back when he was younger and shit, he won, like, Corvettes off people hustling playing pool and shit. Like, yeah, like, pops could shoot stick, bro. And we used to go out 5 times a week to the pool hall over on Notre Dame when he used to be there, and we shoot pool every night. So I got pretty good at the game. Well, he had a trucking company, right? And one of his buddies worked for him. Like, we became friends with the guys that worked for us and whatnot. So we would all do, like, family night. No matter what, Thursday, we're all in town. Family night. We're all going to go shoot pool. We're going to have dinner. We're going to go shoot pool. And it was all on, like, Pops. Like, Pops would pay for everything.
Yeah.
It was to keep his employees, like, feeling like family and shit, right? Which was cool. Right. So this one night, one of his drivers is like, yo, I'm about to go check this female. Like, I'm out. I know it's family night, but, like, I'm going to go get some skins. Like, peace, I'm out. So Pop looks at him and goes, you're a good pool player, right? He's like, yeah, I'm a pretty good pool player. He goes, cool. I'll play you for it. Now, we're all there, right? And I'm looking at him going, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't. You about to just play yourself out of some pussy right now. Don't do it. He's like, no, I got it. He goes, if you beat me, you can go on and have your night and do your thing. If I beat you, you walk your happy ass over to the bar, you get another round and bring it back because you ain't going nowhere.
What?
So Buddy was feeling mad because he's like, all right, beating on his chest. I got this. Like, I'm like, oh, hell. Here we fucking go. Now, Pops has got like a $500 pool cue, maybe 8. I'm not sure if it was 5 or 8.
Jeez.
$800 pool cue. Like, thing was choice. Slides it out of the case. Pulls that Get Me Lucille shit.
Get Me Lucille.
Screws that thing together. Looks at him and goes, and this was his saying, right? He go, this is going to be hard. And he would shoot one-handed, bro. Put his other hand on the back. Pow! And break. And then he'd shoot one-handed. He smoked this man 5 times in a row.
That's not even nice.
They didn't give him a chance to win one, but it's right through. It was like, so my drink's empty. You gonna go get go get some drinks? And Buddy was like, pouty on the face, bro, and just walked over, got the drinks, and came back. And me and my brother were standing next to him like, yo, I told you. We told you. Damn. Don't play. Yeah, I used to get mad playing pool, and he goes, okay, listen, Joe, I'm going to play you one-handed. I'm like, don't play me one-handed. I'm like, you're just not going to disrespect me like that in public. Like what the fuck you think you're going to do? Like, you're not going to do that.
Yeah, that
like,
ain't
you're
right.
Going to shoot with 2 hands.
Mm-hmm. You're going to use both hands.
He's like, I shoot better with 2 hands. I'm like, no. You're going to give me the respect of kicking my ass properly.
Right.
But you're not just going to have people in this motherfucking place looking at me like, yo, look at him over there beating the shit out of that kid consecutively with 1 hand. I'm not fixing to be that guy. I'll take my shit kicking with 2 hands. You're not just going to do it with 1.
Right. That's a disrespect.
Oh, yeah. Pops was disrespectful at pool, bro. He didn't. I watched him walk in bars and just run the table and keep it all night. He would tell us. He's like, we're playing pool all night.
But like, okay, to the e-transfer thing, anytime someone says, yo, I'll e-transfer you, you're not getting that money for a while. I've had, not to put people's name out there, but I had that happen where they'll be like, yo, I'll e-transfer you. And then they don't ask for the email. And then you just be like, all right, so you give them the email. And then they'll be like they'll send it in a fucked up way. And then like it doesn't actually go to your email. They'll be missing a 5. They'll spell your name wrong. All sorts of fuckery shit. My phone ain't working.
Mama's mom sent her $100 over e-transfer for like one of the youth's birthdays or something. And to my knowledge,
you didn't get that shit.
That shit, his birthday was in June, nigga. That shit still ain't showed the fuck up. It's I believe they canceled. They were like, yo, how's this shit just floating in a fucking space? Like, I had the money.
It's lost in ether. Yeah, it's gone. Come on.
So homie's $80 just to get lost off in La La Land, like in the cloud, just chilling. Like it's sitting back.
E-transfer you. How are you gonna do that as a pool guy? Oh, that's
Because
a
that's that
scary
new age
moment.
shit. That's that new. That's what made me want to be like, yo, I don't even know. I can't even call them millennial, like these Gen Z or whatever you want to call them. Like they're got some
That's a scary ass moment.
right. Like that's fucked up.
Man, wow.
So that was with pool, yeah. So that was my bar situation for the week.
Well, that's we will cap it off there because I think that is heavy. I know I want to thank everyone who's been tuning in to the show. We're doing super well. Like I'm not. The views are good. People are apparently liking what we're doing, so we're gonna keep on doing this. Anything, I mean, again, not so much rants. You got any kind of funny stories, anything you want to share? The news be wild, so we're always gonna be looking at that for new stuff.
Always.
Episode, I believe the Father's Day episode just came out on Saturday. So if you're live listening to this, that was yesterday. And if you're watching,
Father's Day didn't come out on Saturday. It was the $800 lesson that came out on Saturday.
oh, look at you. Okay, so then Father's Day is next, and then that is it. But yeah, the $800 lesson came out on Spotify and all. The Ocho. So yeah, that's me being personally one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, hands down, one of my favorite episodes. We've
enjoyed it. You guys should go check that out on all your, listening platforms: the Spotify, the Google Play, the iTunes, all that. Go check that out. Give us a
thanks,
subscribe.
Jay. I appreciate that.
So my man, you guys gotta definitely give us a subscribe on YouTube, Chopvision Podcast, because we're trying to get the subscribers up. We're gonna have a Twitch thing going up real soon. You guys can sub over there. Twitch is complicated to me, so I'm gonna be learning that shit as I go. And tune in next week. We'll be back same time, same Chop channel. Here we are.
Yes, sir.
Free X Agents, because we do this live over here, and on Tuesdays we drop it on the Chopvision channel. So that's how we do. We'll be back next week, episode 15. And yeah, thank y'all for watching.
Peace.